Junior. What's up with it, baby? I know I've been gone for a while, man. Shout out to everybody who stay rocking with your boy. You know what I'm talking about? Listen, I told you, I'm gonna have to get something for y'all. I'm gonna have to get some monetaries going. I'm gonna have to start doing some cash apps for the best comments. You know what I'm talking about? Because I love engaging with y'all in the comments. Whether I agree with you or I don't agree with you, you know I'm gonna drop that heart on you. You know what I'm talking about? Because, you know, it's all about the interaction. But anyway, man, listen. This is Kevin Grevioux. You know what I'm saying? I think that's how you say his name.
I'm here with Kevin Greviux. You might recognize this guy.
I've done a few videos, like my last 2 or 3 videos, basically talking about casting and race swapping and things like that. And I know a lot of people probably get it twisted because some people just happy to see, look, they got a black such and such, or they got a Hispanic such and such. But I truly believe when you race swap somebody or you gender swap somebody, you take away somebody's culture. Whether you take away the original culture of their characters or a person that somebody grew up identifying with, whether it was the image or characteristic trademarks that people grew up looking at and being like, yeah, I like that, and that reminds me of me. Or, you know, if you just take like a black guy and put him in white skin and then he's just a white black guy, you know what I'm talking about?
You know that's a white black man. Are you a white black man?
Wait, what?
Are you a white black man?
Wait,
A white black man.
No, I'm a black man.
No, you're the first white
I'm a black man. I don't know if y'all ever seen that little clip. But yeah, this is Kevin Grevioux, and he did exactly what I be saying. He creates original characters, like, and some of y'all probably don't even know who he is or the things that he's done. Check him out.
I'm not one of these Johnny-come-latelys, you know, who say they like comics but never really bought any issues or whatever. So I've been reading for quite some time and collecting, and have a vast collection. So when I got into the film industry, I basically said to myself, you know,
I'm the same.
The time that I can really try to make inroads into the comic industry, and I was able to do so.
Tell me, what do you got coming out? Tell us a little bit about the books you got here.
Okay, so my
look, this dude right here has basically he put the work in. He put the work in. I know I keep talking, and maybe I should become a creator and create my own stuff since I keep calling everybody to task for it. But I really do appreciate.
How long have you been hitting the con circuit?
Since '93. Yeah.
So where can people find your books?
They can find me on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter. I have a website, darkstormcomics.com, and they can reach me there as well.
Yeah, so, you know, Underworld, you know, I'm sure by now a lot of people know that this is the guy that co-created the whole Underworld series, that he wrote Underworld. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure y'all remember him as the big giant black guy that was the werewolf, like the only black guy that was the werewolf in the original movie. And then when they did the prequel flashback, my favorite version of Rise of the Lycans, you know, just because I like that animalistic thing. Like I ain't just the biggest vampire dude. Like I think if I had to choose, I want to be savage. But he also did Blue Marvel. Look, he took the opportunity to be like, okay, Marvel gonna let me create a superhero. I'm gonna make sure he OP as hell. He OP as hell. It's like I stated in my last video when I was talking about how, you know, how you gonna take away Black Panther and then give us Luke Cage, you know, the normal black hero trick bag, super strength, bulletproof. You know what I'm saying? Or electrical powers. He went and gave us a superhero who was basically like a black Sentry, you know what I'm saying? A black Incredible Hulk, a black Superman, a black Gladiator, you know what I'm saying? Like he gave us that. Like Blue Marvel is OP as hell. That's why I don't think Marvel, the MCU, gonna ever do Blue Marvel. But I would love them to. But Blue Marvel even fleshed out his character, has a story behind him that you can flesh out and make him a good character. He's not just somebody that they just threw in and be like, look, he got all these powers and all these muscles. It's actually work behind him. Because Kevin Grevioux, you know what I'm saying, he continues to make his comic books, even with his other characters that he has created, that he presented at this panel. Like some of these I'm gonna have to go and look up, you know what I'm saying? But this is exactly what I be saying when I say create original characters. That way you don't have to be like, you know what, we need representation. Let's just make such and such black. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's some characters that I probably wouldn't have a problem with if they race swap. And it's mainly because those characters have had so much trouble being cool or popular in the first place. It's like you may as well try to give it a little boost or pizzazz and do something different with his personality. Just don't tokenize it. You know what I'm saying? Don't tokenize it. You know, I know when somebody's playing in my face. You know what I'm saying? Like when Transformers had the what was the little miniature cars on what was that, Transformers 2? Yeah, those Transformers 2, the ones that was acting real hip hopish. Hey, bro, what up? Yeah, hey, no, ain't nobody asking for that. Nobody asking for that. Y'all know what a cool black guy is. Y'all know what that is. But yeah, man, I just want to highlight this brother right here. I want to point him out. But it's not just him. It's it's Omar Epps, Wesley Snipes. There's a lot of other major black dudes that have done comics and presented black characters and brought them to the forefront. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to Marvel and when it comes to DC, because DC does have the rights to Static Shock and Icon and people like that they could use. They just choose not to use. You know what I'm saying? But they could go that route. Marvel even has other black characters that they could use, that they choose not to use, and they keep doing this. But it's not as big of a deal sometimes as I may make it out to seem. It's just something that sticks in my craw. That sticks in my craw. You know what I'm saying? When I'm like, you got black dudes you can use. I'm not even one of those guys that says that it has to be a black guy that writes black characters, even though preferably, you know what I'm saying? But as long as the white guy is respectable to the culture and the nature of who they are writing, like, I'm okay with it. They do all types of people, women, men, different cut, green, purple. I don't care as long as they do it right. It's the same when black guys write it, because Kevin Grevioux, like I said, he made himself, even though he was in Underworld as a werewolf, like he was a side character. The main people was white. You don't have to write, you know what I'm saying, specifically your race. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to. Junior.